In this video, we will see the another mechanism of the classes and objects, and that is nothing but the finalize method. What is the finalize method? It just performs the work opposite to constructor. What does it means? Finalize having a mechanism that works against the or opposite to the constructor. How? Constructor is such a mechanism which creates the memory or which initializes the objects. But finalize method works opposite, like if it is allocating memory to objects, then finalize method deallocates memory of the objects. Means it performs like a destructor. Finalize method is used for removing an object. The finalize method, what does it do? Removing the objects. Means constructor creates the object and finalize method removes the objects. The finalize method is called explicitly to define the task to be performed. Java runtime is an automatic garbage collection system. What does it mean? Java runtime system has a mechanism of a automatic garbage collection. Okay, what does it means? When there are some variables or objects which you are not using for a long time, then such a objects or such a, variables will be identified and they can be auto removed, means their memory can be deallocated automatically. You do not have to perform any external mechanism to delete the memory of such not working objects. So it automatically free up the spaces, that it destroys the memory resources used by the objects. Objects are holds the other non-object resources like as a Windows system, fonts, etc. The duty of a garbage collection means, which we learn in the next some sessions, that cannot free these resources, so that purpose finalize method is used. For example, automatic garbage collection only used with the mechanisms like only some variables, objects. But while designing the GUI, you are using some Windows, then some AWT packages, and so on such things. These things cannot be automatically, means the memory allocated by these objects cannot be automatically free by this automatic garbage collection system. For that case, the finalize method is very useful. Now, continuing with this topic, we will cover the next mechanism, and that is nothing but the garbage collection. What is the garbage? In Java, deallocation occurs automatically. Deallocation means freeing up the space required by the objects or labels by automatically identifying their use time, and then it automatically removes the memory of that things. The technique that accomplishes this is called as a garbage collection. There is no need of a delete operator to release the dynamically allocated objects. For example, in C++, you are using malloc to allocate the memory, but when you have to free the space, you have to use the operator like the delete. But Java don't need these operators because it automatically deallocate the memory used by the different mechanisms, and it is known as a garbage collection. Now, garbage collection occurs sporadically in Java during the execution of a program. It runs anywhere the system is idle or where a requested application fails to find enough memory. Java has no malloc function. As I have told you that the CPP or C programming uses this malloc function to acquire the memory for the objects. But Java doesn't support this mechanism. Since each and every data is an object, it is allocated via the new operator. As each and every thing is object in terms of a Java, then it automatically allocates memory through the new operator. This will allocate space to your variables or objects. But this is not any function. It is a new operator which supports Java for allocating the memory. Or when for example, when the program executes, the real memory allocated to the related object may move around, but users of a program is not to worry about related things since memory further available for such object as long as program cares for it. As soon as reference to that object is ended, the memory it is occupying will be reused by the rest of the system. There is no need to call free or delete. This is known as a garbage collection. Means for example, you have created one class like class type C, for example, copy. Then you are creating object of it. Copy type C equals to new copy. Okay. You have created the object means you have created the memory for it. You are using it for some time. Then after some time, you are not uh, aware about whether it is in live condition or a dead condition. You are simply creating the objects of it. Till the program is in running condition, you are knowing that this object is created and memory is allocated. But when the program changes or when these mechanisms are kept aside, then programmer is not aware that whether there is any memory allocated or not, then system automatically covers such areas where the memory is for so long time acquired but it is not now used. So such items are found out by the system and they are filled automatically, and when the same user is going to create the new memory for the new objects, like for example demo type t equals to new demo, then automatically the memory freed by these objects can be used by the another object of the same users. Means without taking any interest into the mechanism, it is automatically handled by the system and it is known as a garbage collection. So there is no any need of the mechanisms like free or delete to delete the memory. Now, while studying the garbage collection, we have to study the two things newly, that is the autoboxing and second is the unboxing. What is it? While talking about the autoboxing, if the Java compiler can make automatic conversion between primitive types and their respective wrapper object classes, then it is known as a automatic or auto boxing. What is it? If the Java compiler means which comes in the picture Java C, it does what? It automatically converts your primitive types into their respective object wrapper classes, and it is known as the autoboxing. For example, int is a primitive data type. Okay, we are knowing it. And which is the wrapper object class? It is a class and it is the object of is. Then for example, double is there, then this double is the object wrapper class which is understood by the system. So it is known as a autoboxing. Unboxing is total opposite mechanism that of the autoboxing, means here we are wrapping the object classes to its primitive types, and here we are uncovering, means converting these wrapping classes into their primitive types. That is known as a unboxing. In the next video, we will see which are the different wrapper classes available, which are the different object classes, and so much such mechanisms. Thank you so much.